Okay, this looks pretty sick to begin with, I gotta say. Oh, you know what? Let's, to make this easier, I should go into a custom game, that way I can, like, look at everything they've got. Firstly, oh, I can't look at them like this. Alright, let's see what the add-ons are. Perfectly timed grab attacks, blood point bonus, okay. Increases the window to perform consecutive leaps by 1 second. Leap speed. Slide after a leap. Rage mode is longer. Increases the speed of the third consecutive one. I'm pretty sure they do have like 3 leaps, so that makes sense. Oblivious, okay. Decreases cooldown, alright. Okay, more reach. Oh, that seems really good. God, that looks cool. Exhausted after they get rid of their mark, okay. Decrease recovery time. Undetectable. Oh, so it's kind of like Tinkerer, but as an add-on, okay. Oh! Mid-leap reveals auras of pallets and windows. Interesting. Torture apparatus, 5% haste for 6 seconds after the power ends. That sounds really good. That'll probably be, like, really good. Centipede. Vaulting when enraged blocks the vault. Okay, sounds good. Basic attacks afflict survivors hemorrhage. Makes sense. I'm surprised that's this high up. Yeah, reveal survivors. Upon hooking a survivor while enraged, all healthy survivors scream and reveal their locations for 3 seconds. Oh, okay, that's a good utility. Performing a pallet vault on your 3rd consecutive... That is way too specific. That is not gonna be great, I'll be honest. Okay, let's see what this power actually is. Go to the store for that. 4.6, that's always nice. The Ghoul. Power is Kagune Leap. Use the power button to charge and launch Kagune tentacles that attach to any vertical surface with range and quickly pull the ghoul forward. Oh no, that sounds like it's going to be a problem because this game does not enjoy collision, so this could be a problem. Completing a leap, the ghoul has a window to perform a second or put it into cooldown. If they leap over a vault or down pallet, if the second leap targets a survivor, perform a grab attack, damage if they're healthy, inflict deep wounds, and leave a mark. That's a lot. Performing a grab attack also triggers enraged mode. When enraged, the ghoul can perform up to 3 consecutive leaps and can leap over vaults more quickly. Jesus, that is a lot. Also, you are screaming a whole lot. That's unnecessary. Hex, nothing but misery. After you damage survivors 8 times with basic attacks, a dull totem becomes a hex totem, cursing all survivors. When you damage a survivor with a basic attack, they gain... Ow! They gain 5% hindered for 15 seconds. Okay, that sounds pretty good, actually. Forever Entwined. When a survivor takes damage, gain 1 token up to 8. For every token, drop and hook survivors 4% faster. Okay, that's not terrible. Bit gimmicky, but not bad. None are free. See a survivor, or hook a survivor for the first time, gain 1 token up to 4. All generators are completed for each token. All windows and upright pallets are blocked for everyone for Oh, that sounds... That could very easily be powerful. Okay. Let's just, Oh, hello. What's your favorite add-on build? For this killer, I haven't tried them out at all yet. I've literally just gotten in for the first time. It'll take a while to get into, an actual lobby, so I'm just going to quickly try I'm just going to quickly try this. It does seem... I actually should have gone... The purple add-ons seem pretty good so far. I probably should have gotten them instead of the... probably should have gone for the purple add-ons, because they're quite good. Played on real match as him. It took me over 30 minutes. Oof. Like, Umbrella plus the brown slide one. I believe the one that I was looking at that looked like it would actually be quite good was, like, the torture, implement. So I'll try that out in a sec. It has been a long time since I've seen Tokyo Ghoul, so... Okay, I have to point this out. It is my favorite thing whenever the weapons are just pure hands. I should have just added, like, lethal. That way I'd have some extra things to look at here. Fun feels very clunky and weird. Well, that is Dead by Daylight, ain't it? Oh. Okay, so that is a weird way of doing it. Bots don't get distracted anymore and just are on gens always. That's fine. I don't mind that. I did grab her. That's interesting. I have to know. Hold on. This is more important than doing any actual, like... Oh, I can't? They actually... That's fucked up. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, she's now marked. That's nice. You can't travel vertically? Why? That's stupid. Oh my god, it's like a real survivor. They're just going to continuously go through that over and over. Damn, the bots have gotten more advanced. They really do play like survivors now. Behavior hates verticality for some reason. I'm guessing it's most likely because, like, if you think about it realistically, it would cause a lot of potential issues. I already anticipate this causing a lot of issues. I'm gonna be entirely for real. Oh my god, they're all on separate gens. Damn, they are actually doing their damn best with this. Excuse me. Okay, I got launched into a tree, but that's okay. I can easily see this being quite good. Like, Ignoring the fact that it took me forever to find survivors, this does seem quite good. Hi, Gessapina. Welcome. That is, Oh, you know what? I'm probably doing this wrong. I think because I'm spamming the button. Nope. You have to down with M1. It didn't look like it, actually, because before there was, like, a thing where a temporary thing showed up. Also, for some reason, my neighbors are revving motorcycles outside. That's fun. Oh, I'm stuck in the floor. When I hit people... Oh, you have to down with M1. Okay, that makes more sense. But that's also stupid. Why would you make that a requirement with any power? Okay, that's, that is way more finicky than it has any right to be. First dash can't damage ever. Why? I don't know why they insist upon making, like, certain... Like, making certain powers, like, just impossible to understand on the first thing. It's like, I literally read through the damn power requirement. Still cooking up Minecraft stew will be a nightmare? Hell yeah. I am going to be entirely honest. Like, this is a... Oh my god! They are implementing Survivor BM into the bots now. What the fuck? They figured it out. I don't understand why some things just have to be overly complicated for some killers, when in reality, most of the time, it's just like... Like, in a game where Hillbilly exists, like... You could just, like, not have to deal with that. Why am I in a bush? Dash next to them? Yeah, that's what I just figured that out as you typed it. I like being Spider-Man. Being Spider-Man is quite cool. The heck? Okay. Oh, they just kept running. Can we go forward? Thank you. That's not what I wanted. Could probably add Carnage or something to this game. I have, on several occasions, brought up how much I actually do want Carnage in this game. I feel like Carnage, two of my most wanted killers in this game, a lot of people would immediately doubt. I want specifically Imperfect Cell from Dragon Ball. I think they could honestly be really cool. Enrage mode is so weird if you're in it for 90% of the game. Why add it at all? Great question. They're probably going to have to fine-tune it and tweak it, but, you know. What I don't understand is why they, like, sometimes it just does not work. Oh, you have to... Yeah, that makes more sense. Oh, come on. I wanted to... Now I can't do the Mori. Okay, I'll just do the Mori on another... Some of the time, the leap just, like, turns into nothing. Oh, they changed this. I'm gonna get rid of that. Just at this point, I should disable endgame chat entirely. Okay. I'm gonna try out... Yeah, haste is always good. I imagine the handkerchief is probably going to be pretty good as well. I'd probably go for that. Thanks, man. Let's quickly, let's look at this Mori. That is fucking insane. I'm a big fan of that. I'm gonna be honest, the perks didn't seem to be that useful, but I'll try them another time and see. I can already imagine there are some things that would honestly go pretty good with this killer. So I will, cancel while you slide. Okay. Good to know. Wonder how many mods you can add before Minecraft's code just breaks. Don't worry. The original code writer for Minecraft was so inept at code that you're probably making it better. Okay, so it's white when you can't make it. Okay, strange. It's red when you can lunge, but it's white when you can't. Maybe that's like... I don't know, that seems like the opposite of how Dead by Daylight usually does their stuff. I can already tell coup is going to be what you want on this killer more than anything. Holy shit. This is a killer that needs coup de grace. I think genuinely right. I'm always correct. I've never been wrong. Why? Thank you for the organs. I'm so glad we're still at this point in history where... Oh, well, goodbye, Yoichi. I'm not sure where you went there. Oh, that's interesting. It stuns me out of the animation. That's actually... I wonder if that's better. Oh, yeah. You definitely want to run the torture implement. Holy shit, that makes life so much better. Please. Fucking do it. Through the wind? That's crazy. Like, Blood Favor on him? Blood Favor will probably be very good on him. I'd say this killer probably... I'm gonna say... Honestly... We might not want any gen regression at all on this killer. You might genuinely just want, like, coup de grace, lethal pursuer, barbecue and chili, and, like, maybe blood favor. Like, or maybe you could, instead of blood favor, run, like, some sort of, Oh, hi. Nice FOV. Since you need M1 to down, I was thinking Surge. Yeah, that's definitely a good idea as well. That definitely synergizes quite well. I'm thinking it's entirely possible Spirit Fury wouldn't be that bad because you do also need to go through a lot of these. I bet Bamboozle probably works on the power as well because it does with, like, Wesker and stuff, so... Oh, you can't break walls like this. That's interesting. Yeah, coup de grace. Definitely want coup de grace. Okay, why am I lagging? This is a bot server. Okay. Umbrella apron. Oh, this killer could probably be flippin' ridiculous with Devour Hope. With the ability... The map traversal is quite good. not on the same level as, like, Hillbilly or anyone, but... Well, I permanently have, I permanently have this on my HUD. I love the public test beta. The PTB always functions perfectly. Please? Okay. Why is that out of range? Not what I wanted. Oh, I can't hit with that anymore. That's a problem. Well, I've discovered an issue. Oh, it's part of the... Oh, hopefully the Mori, gets rid of it. Had that bug too. Oh, good. Well, at least if it's, like, a known issue, they can get rid of it. Oh, well, it's still there. Hi. Damn. I'm not a fan of this building. I don't know what it is. It's probably because all of the movement on it is on one side. That is not in the slightest where I wanted to go. Yeah, you can hit through windows with that. That's quite nice. No, my hex. I need those. Eat. Consume. Had to mark another survivor to remove it. Yeah, it looks like it just worked, which is nice. Oh, you're not dead. Huh. I thought they were dead. Oh well. Oh, oh wait, hold on. I'm also thinking Bamboozle might be nice on this killer. Excuse me, please let me over. Well, that's a bit of a shame, but, you know, that happens with, like, Wesker's ability, too. You can't always vault... In fact, actually, every time I try to vault a pallet as Wesker, it goes horribly wrong. I will be honest. There have been very few times where that has ever actually worked out for me. So I always do it slightly too early. Hey, I didn't have the option to kill you. What the fuck? Okay, well, whatever. Huh. That haste is not working properly, which is odd. That's fine, though. That was most likely just a bug with the haste add-on. There was a time not too long ago in this game's history where a PTB launched with multiple broken, what's it called? Add-ons. In fact, I believe Twins, they launched, all of their perks were not working properly. In fact, fun fact, they never fixed one of them, and they just removed one of the parts of it so they didn't have to fix it. Porter used to make it so that chests had worse, worse items in them. So they essentially, just couldn't get that to work for whatever reason. And, they removed it entirely. Connection to party has been lost. I am playing single player currently, game. Okay, you were using umbrella and apron. Let's try out what increases the slide and decreases recovery time. Okay. I'm going to try It is so hard for me to remember that this is Surge now. I am so used to the, shit. Not invite a friend. Damn it! I messed up. I accidentally made it a 1v1. Okay, that's fine. 1v1 go. No, that is the opposite of what happens. They're just going to run immediately to the hatch. The fact that I couldn't, cancel queuing up. Ugh, whatever. I'll just fix this in a second. Yeah, okay. Okay. A killer's deathmatch mode? What do you mean? Like two killers competing for the same targets? Because right now we only have the one game mode. We occasionally get specialty game modes, but everyone picks a killer and fight each other. It doesn't really work like that, and especially since a lot of killers focus primarily on traps as opposed to outright lethality. It just wouldn't... That's one of those things that does sound cool, but unfortunately I don't think it would work. It's fucked up that... Wait. No, I can't do it. Fuck off. So mean to me. Holy... Yeah, okay. That is an add-on. Holy shit. I can imagine, like, they could easily implement killers, like, into a more traditional fighting game style. A lot of them have very unique kits for something like that. But, unfortunately, it's just, like, it's not something that could be done in this game because this game was coded by 3 people initially. I don't think any of those same people are coding it, and the mysteries of how this game was programmed are now lost to time. Oh man, if this killer had verticality, this map would actually, like, be super good for them. Basically, don't touch it or everything dies. Yes. It is important to mention that, shit, what was it? Because of how this game's tick rate works, certain actions are tied to, like, it is spaghetti code. If someone drops a pallet at the same time a survivor is unhooked, that survivor is going to be in the place of that pallet. It's very specific timing, but it is not a lot of fun when it happens. Well, I want to see how this... Okay, never mind. That was a mistake. I was about to say I was a mistake, but that's not what I intended. It's fully possible, but not what I meant. Simply don't do that, I guess. Yeah, just simply time everything, coordinate it properly, you know. Very easy things for survivors to do. Both of those things are very important to gameplay, and they kind of, I really wish you could go up. It bothers me you can't go up. Nurse can go up. Nurse is like the only killer with any sort of like vertical movement. I don't understand why they couldn't add another. I mean, I understand the reason they couldn't add another is because, you know, logistical concerns, let's be for real. I will say one thing about, with the attacking with the tendrils, this is exactly what I wish Wesker did. That was red. Let me jump. That is fucking ridiculous. This is a killer I definitely want to put a lot of time into. I'm going to be entirely honest. This is... It just feels so good. Oh my god. You know, I will be honest, Behavior has been knocking it out of the fucking park with killers. Like, straight up. I'm not gonna pretend that everything they've done is perfect. I mean, Houndmaster has a lot of issues to this day. I am a fan of what they're doing here. Like, they did so good with Vecna and Dracula and, like, everyone. Like, this is just, like, another in a stream of fantastic killers. Come on, come on. Damn. Pinhead was sacrificed so they could, so they've been cooking. Fun fact, the copyright owners for, Tokyo Ghoul have apparently been quite good, with Behavior so far, because, they've allowed a whole bunch of different cosmetics to come into play as well. That were data mined already, including another, like, full legendary skin of, Rise. The original voice actor came back, which is very difficult a lot of the times with a lot of these copyright holders. And they allowed Behavior to essentially make the bad ending for this character, which is why they are, still, you know, kind of evil in the Entity's realm here. It basically allowed them to be a killer easier, and they were like, because Behavior was like, okay, Kaneki is way more iconic, to be perfectly honest. He is the face of the series. And while Rise makes more sense as a killer, it would be a lot of fun to make them a bit more evil so you could fit them in. And the rights holders were like, yeah, we would be more than happy to have, just a pure-on bad ending for this character. That would be fun. And, well, they've done it. I want to kill you in front of your friend. 1000 minus 7 is 993. Hello. Yes, I can tell you immediately, barbecue is what you want on this killer. Holy shit. I am so glad when they let, when they let them just do cool shit, because it is so much more fun. $993, yeah. Okay. I can also see, oddly enough, Bitter Murmur might be quite good on this killer. No, you can only do this one thing with this killer. Oh boy, there's a lot of those. Freddy Krueger, fairly notorious for how awful their copyright situation is. Michael Myers, also quite bad with that. Ghostface is weird because that's not the Scream license. That's the actual fucking Mask license, which is really funny. Stranger Things is also quite bad with it. Still a power move getting the Mask license instead. It really is. My favorite thing is they were able to get the license for the Scary Movie parody Scream mask, which is really frickin' funny. Like, damn, that... They kinda owned him with that one. They also used to have a few Scream references, but those have since been deleted. Which I get why, but also, like, kinda lame. They will put Ghostface in Mortal Kombat, but not the horror movie video game. Yeah. To be fair, when they wanted Ghostface, they were a bit less known. But at the same time, like, they could have done a lot better with it. They put Ghostface in Call of Duty. Like, I really don't know what the hell those license holders were thinking. COD money is big money. This is true. I forget, at a certain point, after the Stranger Things licensing debacle, Behavior did announce that they have a lot of things in place to remove, like, problems if killers get removed. So I wonder if we're going to get, like, a bootleg Pinhead. That would be quite funny. Okay, I think I should probably play, as Survivor for this. I think that's a good idea. Who do I want to play? I'm a fan of Tori, and I haven't really had a lot of opportunities to play as her, so... say Party City Pinhead, but Party City is dead. Well, damn. Also, I just want to point out, they 100% can just make things up, because before they had Leatherface, they had our boy, the Hillbilly, which is quite literally just, it's Leatherface, but not. The Clown is pretty much the closest we're ever going to get to Pennywise because of it licenses being bad. The Spirit, is, you know, The Grudge. That is where they are derivative from, which is funny because we later got Sadako. Like, there's quite a few things that are, Party City DBD Map 1. It's not impossible. We might be getting, what's it called? a hardware store map eventually, because that's what Ghostface was introduced with, but it's... yeah. As someone who works at a hardware store, I could tell you, I could map out Lowe's in my brain, and, like, just... from memory, I could make that into a Dead by Daylight map, and it would be, like, actually quite good. Okay, let's, finally a Weird Al collab for DBD. I don't know if they could, realistically. Cool. He's cool, just hard to loop. Fair enough. What's that Rebecca skin? It's an RE0. All of her skins are RE0. Luck offering. Why are you bringing luck offerings? What? Why are you as a killer? Oh, I get it. Hardware store Weird Al. Yeah, I get it. Okay. It took me a moment. That took me way longer than I had any right to understand. Allen Ranch's gerbil feeders, toilet seats, electric heaters. I don't think we have gerbil feeders. Of all the... that is something that I believe would only be found in a pet store. Though to be fair, I work at a smaller location, so... that was a very schlorpy sound effect. I just realized it. Weird Al lied. Nah. I still think Weird Al is incredibly funny for, being someone who was like, damn, I love My Little Pony. I'm going to, instead of just, you know, supporting the series, I'm going to ask to have my MLP, OC made real, and then I'm going to marry one of the characters. I kinda have to respect him. Yeah, it's really funny, like, honestly. The sound effect is so schlorpy. I just realized. I wasn't paying attention when I was playing Killer, but now that I'm on the Survivor side, there's just a map-wide schlorp. I also, yeah, Ruin is probably pretty decent on him too, just because, you know, anything that, like, on a killer that is very much, like, you don't really want to kick gens, you want to be full, like... Weird Al should be in more things. This is correct. You can see their latch on. That's bizarre. Why? I guess that does make it a lot easier to, like, react, which is quite nice, but I don't know if that's necessary or not. Should be a Weird Al Sona in every game. There might be in this game, I'd have to check. Would anyone bat an eye if they were a survivor? There are people who are pissed off that a frickin' horror manga character is added to the game. There are people who are pissed off that Nicolas Cage, who has been in a whole bunch of horror movies, was added to this game. They're weird. They're very much weirdos. And I don't respect that because, you know, it's still just part of the medium. It's just a different, like, type of horror. Like, yeah, I would describe it as a skill issue, frankly. Like, you are not wrong in the slightest. It is incredibly stupid that, people do not like the fact that this character is in solely because of the fact that they're an anime character. There's a lot of people who are pissed off that Springtrap is being added, which is just incredibly stupid. That is... it's one of the most popular horror franchises of all time at this point. Like, let's be honest, it completely reshaped the way that horror games are made. Like, there are 5 billion frickin' FNAF clones out there now, and a whole bunch of fan games, a whole bunch of merchandise, and a whole bunch of inspiration came of it, and it has a whole fucking major motion picture made by fucking the Jim Henson Company, starring Matthew Lillard, who is famous for his roles in a variety of different horror movies, including fucking Scream. Like... You really just cannot trust this community to enjoy anything. So frankly, major skill issue. Whoa, buddy. Old friend, old pal o' mine. Let's not do this. Something kind of silly. Good, just being a little silly is part of the horror genre. You can't look at shit like later Friday the 13th and Nightmare on Elm Street. Tell me they aren't at least a little funny. Nightmare on Elm Street has always had an air of comedy to it. That's the thing. They chose the worst version of Nightmare on Elm Street because it's the license they could get. But, like, Freddy Krueger is notoriously a dickbag who makes a lot of jokes. Like, that's sort of his thing. Like, he's essentially... He's got the powers of God, so, like... He gets a bit silly with it. Isn't he also aware he's in a movie? In one of the later ones. I believe that, that is the... There's a Nightmare on Elm Street movie I believe it's New Nightmare, where it's like they're making the movie Nightmare on Elm Street, and then like the real Freddy Krueger shows up, essentially. Hope they don't change him much. He's really fun like this. Yeah, I am enjoying him a lot, frankly, and I have been enjoying how I've been enjoying playing against him as well. I mean, people want Jason Voorhees in this game, which everyone does, let's be honest. What I want is Jason X, which is beyond, like, that is literally a comedy. That is a comedy. Whoa. Oh, I really wish I had Dark Theory right now. Dark Theory would be awesome. I forgot that I am even the one who put that pallet down. I hate how he keeps groaning like a garden gnome, though. To be fair, it makes sense for the character, and also, it is just revenge for all of the characters who bring Steve with scene partner. And characters like Chucky. Yeah, Chucky is also a comedy horror movie. Like, I'd love the Gremlins to be in this game. I want the Gremlins in this game. That would be fun. Now that Multiversus is gone, we've got a decent chance of things being added to this game. What the fuck? Because that's why all the DC and Warner characters weren't being added to Fortnite. It's because they were in Multiversus. And now Multiversus does not exist. Hold on. Also, I've just read your message again. What the fuck do you mean he's groaning like a garden gnome? Garden gnomes don't talk. What garden gnomes have you... What are you talking about? What's going on? I think your garden gnome is haunted. They don't talk. Yeah, garden gnomes don't groan either. Movies are alive. Oh. Legally distinct Jason from Multiversus to this game. No, that was technically their license, kind of. It's just kind of always been a mess with them. Why is he so large? Why is Jason always depicted as so large? He was a skinny kid who drowned. That man should be a twig. Jason Voorhees. Like, everyone always portrays Jason Voorhees as, like, a giant... He should be a twig. Not what I said. Like, he would be more like a frickin', like, swamp thing more than anything else. Like, realistically, he would, in terms of appearance with, with how he looks, like, he should be, like, closer to, like, this. Like, a muddy skeletal frame. I'm gonna be honest, I don't think Jason could get his rights ever. Unfortunately, the people who own Jason Voorhees are, you know, literally children fighting over a toy, so. Yeah. Okay, so this character is definitely a ton of fun, I will be completely honest. I enjoy them a lot more than I initially thought I would. And, I'm quite happy with this inclusion. I think there should be more anime and anime horror inclusions, so, yeah. I need to. I'm gonna bring that one on frickin' on Houndmaster because I'm not sure what it is. I'm sure she is bugged and she picks people up too slowly. Put in Dio, go hard or something. They were on one of the player satisfaction surveys of like, hey, what characters that we reasonably could get would you want? And Dio was an option. More likely than anything, they'd go with Vampire Dio, which would be pretty sick. Bro, yeah. I don't think they could get the world to work. I think you try using the world in Dead by Daylight's engine, and it just instantly, like, collapses. Like, the game is gone at that point. Like, it's just over. Entity placed a firm ban on stands. I just want to point out that, canonically, there are characters in the realm that are so powerful that they needed to have... Why can I not turn you around? Please stop doing your stupid animation that no one cares about. This is what's referred to as the entity's mark, and it basically is like, hey, this is like the entity had to mark the killer so that they become like weaker for the realm, that way they don't destroy everything. Reasonably, Cenobite should also have that, like, Freddy Krueger should also have that, the fuck you get nerfed button. Yeah, sometimes they have to, and that's realistically what happens. Wait, hold on. I think, hold on, Dio moment. Yep, that Dio is coming. that was the re right there. Hell yeah. Time stop in DBD would be so bullshit too. I'm like thinking about like how they would even reasonably adapt that. Like, I don't know. I'm doing good. How are you? Like, if they were to add a version of the world, I really don't know what they would even be able to, like... It's like, how do you balance that in a multiplayer game that isn't like a one-on-one fighting game? Like, I have never... Like, that's the issue with time stop abilities. They're very cool to watch. How do you integrate that into, like, an actual mechanic, on the other hand, is quite difficult. But Dio has a lot of abilities. Like, hold on, let me quickly go to... Okay, no more noises. Dio does have enough bullshit as a vampire. I was about to pull up the list of all the abilities Dio has. They couldn't add a Pillarman. You would need Dio. Like, Dio is the most iconic character from the series. Like, by far, they are the most iconic. Let's quickly... I'm just going to run down the abilities that Dio has. Dio with the world, obviously, which allows him to stop time, super strength, super speed, and then of course he also has Jonathan Stand the Passion, which, you know, the whole looking around, like, it's another remote viewing perk. Then he has the vampiric abilities of not aging, more superhuman strength, more superhuman speed, more superhuman senses, blood-sucking, regeneration, hypnosis, freezing, flesh transmutation, the... God, the Space Ripper stingy eyes. He has laser eyes, the flesh buds, healing. Like, dude has a lot of powers. He can also fly. That's just not mentioned for some reason. Necromancy. Yeah. And turning other people into vampires. Yeah, it's a... You have a lot to go off with Dio. I'd personally put more into the, I'd say you'd want... Oddly enough, I think he'd work really good as a stealth, based killer. Speedwagon survivor. Yeah, sure. I feel like Polnareff would be the survivor, if anyone. I think that, like, if you were to make him stick mostly to Shadow, if you were to make him stick mostly to shadows, that would be cool. I have, like, a dark cloak, essentially, and, like, allow, like, have it be, like, Heritage for the Future, where there's the Shadow Dio character that has, like, one specific input, like, essentially, I believe all of his heavy attacks are, like, one-hit moves with a shadowy, incomplete version of the world. I think you could essentially use that for, like, breaking objects like pallets or generators, or maybe even blocking windows. They could make Time Stop work in that, like, you couldn't drop, like, pallets or, like, vault, maybe? But I don't know. It's kind of difficult to deal with Time Stop. I think I'm done for the day, so thank you all so much for watching. Thank you for tuning in. That was a lot of fun, and I can't wait until this dude hits live servers. Like, honestly, that's really fun.